Oh, there it is. Oh, I got my mic wrong. Hello. I haven't done one of these in a while. This is an animation live stream. I last did one of these ages ago. It was before, everything happened in 2020. I believe the last time I did an animation live stream was 2019, I believe, early 2019, because I was just I hadn't long started university, which is the animation course I'm doing, and I was just doing some stuff. What was it? Oh, that's right. It was Star Wars Space Ranger Spin. That was it. That was what I was doing. So I figured. I said to myself, I said, no. You're saying you're gonna do work, but then you do 10 minutes of animation and follow that up with 20 minutes of scrolling through TikTok. Which, I mean, there's not necessarily anything wrong with TikTok. It's a very big distraction. So I thought, what better way to kind of convince myself to do work properly than to live stream it where I can be held accountable. So that's what we're doing. So what I'm animating today is I'm animating for 2 films, both of which are for university, but will be uploaded. One of these will be uploaded on this channel, and the other one will be uploaded onto a separate one. So this one here, this is Gone Fissure, a nerdy cartoon. I put up the trailer for it about a month ago. I am 2 shots away from finishing animation, which is very exciting. But one of the shots very much scares me, and that's the one I'm saving until last. And the other one I'm going to be doing today, this evening, is a collaborative short film, which I am directing, as well as animating and editing, which is called They Came From Space, ! And then in brackets, last year. So that's pretty much what we're doing. So I'm gonna talk while I animate, be it about what I'm actually animating or kind of any stories about the animation. But I also very much encourage the chat to engage, or people watching to type stuff in the chat. So if anyone wants to say hello, I'd very much appreciate that. If anyone has anything they want to ask or kind of want to talk about, then that would be pretty cool. So I'm going to see if I can pop out the chat. So that can be a separate window. Right. So yeah, for now, let's just get on with this. So yeah, Gone Fissure is the one we're working on now, which is I'm calling it the 3rd part of the nerdy trilogy. Technically, it's not the 3rd part. It would be more so the 4th or 5th part. But 2 of those I don't really count anymore. So you got 2013, which has the Cartooniverse, that was the first animation Nerdy appeared in. Then the second part of the trilogy is Nerdy and the Line, which I've kind of since renamed The Line, a nerdy cartoon, to kind of fit in with this a nerdy cartoon kind of branding and idea. And so Gone Fissure is the 3rd part of the trilogy, which I probably won't keep to a trilogy. I do have ideas for more shorts. It's just a matter of if I actually end up making them. So yeah, this is the shot I'm working on right now. It's just very simple. It's just Nerdy, and he's reacting to his camera. So it just goes up. He's got the camera. So as you can see, I've done kind of my red roughs there. Very rough, very basic. I love this face. I love it. Look, he's great. And then that's mostly to figure out kind of timing and spacing, and just kind of figuring out the general motion. And then I do my blue lines, which are meant to be more detailed, but not the cleanest. So this is figuring out if how the details work. So how the camera details will look, and how his suit and blazer will look, that kind of thing. So I'm almost. Oh, what's going on there? There it is. I've almost finished on the blue lines. It's just a matter of getting that done. So, is this my blue? Is this? That is my blue. So, so has anyone said it? No one said anything in the chat yet, which is fine. But I would like to get some kind of like engagement going on. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, whoops. Why is my spacebar not working? That's weird. There we go. So this is technically a first for this for the YouTube channel with Nerdy, because he's not appeared in an actual video since 2018, which I did in the first couple of weeks of my university course. And that was because I just wanted to. I felt a kind of a, not newfound passion, but kind of I felt a lot more like I wanted to make more animations. And so I made a very quick one. I made it in a day. But with Nerdy, since then, he's kind of gone through some changes in terms of his design is it's changed a bit. I mean, I've certainly noticed it, but that's because I'm the one drawing him. But if you look back at all the old stuff, you'll see his body was super long, and it was the largest part of him. The hands were, at least in the first Cartooniverse, they were circles, and the feet were less defined. They were more so shaped like semicircles like that, as opposed to being almost quarter circles that are being squashed down. So it's just a matter of adding a line, a straight horizontal, vertical line. But I think it looks better. And then also squashing the body down to make it more of a jelly bean. Just changing all sorts of proportions. Oh, saving for auto recovery, always important. So, yeah. Oh, okay. So, it seems whenever I go and check chat, it doesn't let me pan across my workspace. Okay, so is that in between looking good? Okay. I'm happy with that. It's just the camera movement I wanna fix up a bit. How's the music doing, by the way? Is the music distracting or anything, or like does it all sound okay? Can you hear me okay over the top of the music? Please do let me know. So what was I doing? I was gonna bring the camera. Is that up a bit? If I select the whole of his whole thing there. Does that move a bit slow? Maybe if I move that frame there. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I prefer that arc. Whoop. Maybe bring it down a bit as a kind of a little twitch. Whoop. Oh yeah, that's what I like. That's what we like to see. Coolio, 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 coolio. Alright. So, from here, I can start cleaning up. So I can hide my reds. Oh no, wait, I need to add his mouth. I wasn't quite sure what expression I was going with. So I can have him smiley. Or I can just... what does he do here? He has a kind of that. Do I like that? See how that looks once I've kind of done a final. I don't know. Is that different enough? I need to adjust the face shape there. That's fine. And then rotate. Yeah, his mouth is allowed to overlap his glasses, but not often will it overlap the outline of his head. Only if I need a really extreme expression. There. Tiny, tiny mouth. And that goes into big smile. There we go. Whoop. Lovely. Should we see how he looks with some eyebrows as well? So we have the big eyebrows there. He looks very happy. Note he's very expressive, especially in his face. Oh, let's bring those up a bit, and then we can have them... What? Yeah, I like that. What? I don't usually do these sound effects when I animate. It's just knowing that I'm performing right now. I'm technically performing. So... if I turn off the reds, how does that look? Yeah, he looks happy. I think that's good. I think we can go and clean that up. We've got a nice dusk background there, which is lovely. Stick these in a folder, lock it, and then do his shoes first. All of this is going to be hidden. Well, not all of it, but this cliff face is going to be brought forward. It's going to be the frontmost object. So I'm allowed to draw on top of it now because it's just going to be hidden. I could hide anything I wanted, just so long as it's underneath the cliff face. No one would ever know unless they came and watched this stream, and then, well, then you know, that'd be it. I'd be sussed. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't use that. Damn it, that's gonna age this live stream. Oh, I wish I hadn't said that, or at least drawn attention to it, and now I'm doing it even more now. Sometimes with these elements that generally remain more static, I like to redraw them just to give them a little bit of movement. So So I don't know how that looked because... No, yeah. I mean, it's just shoes. It's just simple shoes. It's... You can make them dance. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's draw the body. So now another thing with Nerdy that's changed since 2013 when he was in an animation for the first time. Well, animation, quote unquote. His color palette has changed. So before, when I made the Cartooniverse, that was every kind of shot was made in Sketchbook Pro for the iPad, because that's what I had. And they had a range of kind of predetermined colors, and so I just chose. Like I just chose the ones that I needed. So there was a kind of desaturated lavender purple for his blazer, and the green of his tie was a lot more was kind of a lot cooler, and because like right now his tie is like neon green, which I like right now, but I may not like it later. Who knows? But no, I think it suits his personality a bit more here, just in terms of he's just a bit more bright, a bit more cheery. Yeah. That looks good for the body. Yeah. Okay, let's do his camera. For this, for Gone Fissure, for this short, I actually made... Oh, whoopsie. I actually made a 3D model of the camera that Nerdy uses. That's because one shot, I have it kind of falling down, and I wanted it to look like... Well, I just wanted to have a kind of funny bit where the camera turns 3D. So that's what I did, and you can see that camera on my Instagram, which is just NoahIdeaFilms. But nah, I taught myself Blender so I could do that. My only experience in 3D software is a couple of sessions at my university learning Maya. But what you learn is that Maya costs a lot of money. And that's like, even with a student license, it's ridiculous. So Blender is there, and it's free on Steam. They haven't sponsored me to say this. I don't know why I coloured that. I don't quite know, but whatever. So no, yeah, it was very, well, quite simple. But no, it looks cool, and even though it's only used for one shot, I'm still immensely proud of it, and I think that it can deliver a good laugh, if nothing else. Well, just a laugh. Doesn't have to be a good laugh, even if it's just like a nose exhale. It's all fine. Oh, it's too big. These two lines are meant to represent writing that's too kind of far away. Well, it's quite far away from the camera at this point, so what would be the point of writing it? Because it would just be tiny little writing, and no one would read it. So yeah, again, if anyone is in the chat and they want to say anything, then just speak up. You can ask a question, you can ask to talk about something, I can hide something underneath the cliff face. Like I could put graffiti or something. And again, it would be the secret of me and people who watch this stream. So 2B there, that, ba-da. And that, I remember this one wasn't a separate drawing, that was just a movement of this drawing. So about there. What? Wait, is there? Oh wait, those are two different drawings. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that's the Twitch, isn't it? So, well, if I lock that, there we go. Let me hide the blues just in case. I like that. I think that's good enough. I think, yep. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, cool. Just the head now. Sorry, just taking a quick drink. Maybe if I brought this onto Twitch, if I do this again, I might try and bring it to Twitch. That could be cool. Alright, head time. Just draw the head. Oh, damn. Now, while this is my first live stream for animation in a while, since 2019, I did some live streams around this time last year, or just a bit before, where I was doing ukulele, because that is an instrument I can play. Not very well, but I can play it. It was more so just one of those things where people were saying like, oh yeah, everyone, we're gonna learn a new talent during quarantine and everything. And I thought, well, I'm just gonna pick up my ukulele again because I've not played it in God knows how long. And so that was kind of an effort to get back into it. I don't remember much of what I learnt, which is a shame, but I think it's just because I fell out of practicing. I do still have it with me though, because I moved somewhere new, and I mean, of course I brought it with me. Right, how is the hair meant to go for this one? Maybe if I try this one first. So in my roughs, I always draw his hair just a little too short. But, you know, back when I was first doing nerdy stuff, back when I was 13, well, I came up with the character when I was 11 or so. So it's 10 years. Consider this video the 10th anniversary celebration, I don't know. I won't kill nerdy off after this like Nintendo did with Mario. But, No, I really didn't care about proportions or consistency. I would just keep changing things. Actually, speaking of consistency, are these two heads going to be around the same size? That's pushing it. I need to bring him down a bit. There we go. And then from there, I can work out whereabouts his hair is meant to go. Which ends up being essentially what the rough said it was. So, his hair does that seem to get bigger? I don't know. It just seems to kind of expand in size. Let me turn off my onion skins and turn that off. I don't know, something seems off about it. Nah, I think it's the first head. Seems a bit too... No, wait! Is the whole head just off kilter? Ooh. Nah, I'm happier with that. Right, how did this work? Oh yeah, rotation. Rotation from the neck and then, but, well, neck. He said, as a joke. Whoop. He's got the camera back. He's very happy. Okay, let's add his face. Oh yeah, and also new for this cartoon, he has he has different eyes, which is a real shock. Except it's not. He's got classic cartoony Pac-Man eyes. It was more so just because I didn't want to, because obviously this is like university work, so it's going to be assessed and graded and stuff like that. And I didn't just want to like use the same design, because I want to try something a bit different, and also it would really help with showing experimentation, because that's very much something that the course I'm on likes to push, is the experimentation aspect, trying something different. And for me, that involved using the same character I've been using for 10 years with an almost identical design, but now he's got, you know, Pac-Man eyes. He almost had the white gloves as well at one point, but it just didn't work. I didn't like it. Wait, have I been drawing on the... Okay, thank goodness. Oh yeah, the eyes have got to move, haven't they? Okay, cool. And I will put in those Pac-Man eyes. How's the stream house looking? Just gonna have a look. It says it's healthy stream, which is good. Okay, cool. Right. So let's do those Pac-Man bits. So the trick is, because I didn't know this when I did the animatic, but I know now, is that you have the triangles almost as like a pointer, for whichever direction the character is looking. So, for example, the character, so Nerdy right now is looking to his left, our right. So it makes sense to have kind of almost like an arrow pointing in the right direction to what he's looking at. It's not exactly what he's looking at because he's not looking over at the distance, but that's just how it is. You have it on the sides as opposed to kind of angling off from somewhere near the top. Oh, damn! I gotta do that again because I want consistency. Damn it! Whoop! There we go. I don't know why I keep doing that whoop sound. It's involuntary. And like I said, I swear I never do it when I'm just animating on my own. It's only when I'm live streaming and actually talking. Like my housemate doesn't think I'm like crazy right now because I've not done a stream in this house yet, so it may just seem like I'm talking to myself. Which, I mean, I could very well be, but there we go. And then we're gonna bring those down. Cool, okay, let's get rid of the blues and see if that looks good. Oh, his eyes there look a little small. Same with these ones as well. Wait, did I just... Oh, dang. I pulled his eye down. Not his arm. He doesn't have arms. I'm not a fan of that frame, but luckily it only lasts like a 1/12 of a second. Because I'm animating on 2s. I can't believe I used to animate on 1s just so frequently. Because that would take... It would take... Well, actually, it took less time than this, but that's only because of, like... I've just kind of gotten better as time has gone on. In terms of, like... I now understand what I'm doing more. But also, if you do look at, like... So, my early days of using Flash, so, like, Animash Up 2 and the Can, it's quite rough. And that's just because I'm winging it, essentially. I wasn't taught how to animate until I joined this university course in 2018. So I'm still I'm just learning a bit more. Learning more, you're bound to get better. Okay, now yeah, I'm happy with that. And then see if I take this foreground layer and put it up here. See, look, part of his feet disappear. I've also got to add it in his backpack over here because he's gotten a bunch of stuff out from it. And then hidden is the virtual camera, which is just what I used to shoot with. So, what are we doing? Okay, let's duplicate our layers and get in the reference sheet. So, go on Fissure. And somewhere in here is his model sheet. There it is. I only need it for the colors, which is why I made them handy down at the bottom. So then I can just select flood fill, flood fill, flood fill, flood fill. Easy. And then green, 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 green. I don't add any kind of shading or anything really, which, I mean, I add shadows just to give a bit of, like on the floor, to add a bit more, kind of, to add another dimension to it, just to make it seem not so flat. And also it just helps separate out the character from the background a bit better. Oh, I pressed something. I don't know what I pressed. Am I still streaming? Okay, yeah, we're still streaming. Oh, what do we think of the little avatar in the bottom right-hand corner? I think it's pretty cool. I made that today in in 10 minutes. Just because it could be fun. Lens. No, I think this is probably my favorite animation I've worked on. It's just a love letter to a lot of the stuff I like in terms of the stuff I've made and stuff other people have made. It's packed to the brim with Easter eggs and secrets, which is just about, you know, staying the course for me. No surprises there. Sorry, I just need another drink. Oh, Greg's Cloudy Lemonade that I bought the other day and forgot about. Isn't it something? So now we do the head. Let's do his actual face first. I can steal the white from his shirt and put it on his glasses. And we need his nerdy orange hair. Could it look better if I have his head do like a little downward motion before it comes up? I'll try it in a sec. First, I need to do his face, which is mostly just adding white to his teeth and red to his tongue. Okay, let's try that. Try that thing here. So if we add in, no, it'll be a frame there, just for these four. I can't really see how that looks because Adobe has that thing where it just likes to. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. No, I can vibe with that. Yeah, cool. Alright, now I just need to open another shot and get the color references for the backpack. So I don't know if you can actually, can you see my files? I don't think you can. It's just so. It's just making sure I've got the right windows set up. Right, shots, and then I need one of him with his backpack. There's one. And oh no, wait, I haven't even drawn the backpack yet. Luckily, I have a reference for it. in my references or in my Animatic. I keep my Animatic file close by, so that way I don't have to recreate all of the layout and everything. I can just reuse. So yeah, the backpack is like here, it's worn out. Maybe I'll add some smoke or something coming out of it. Just because Nerdy kind of reached in to get some stuff he needed, which mostly involved a bunch of references, but more importantly, his fishing rod, which is almost the namesake of the short in terms of the pun of gone fishing, gone Fissure, because he's in a fissure. That backpack could... Not only could I move it there, I could also darken it. Now that looks too dark. And then that one maybe... That's a lime-ish. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm just thinking because we've been taught how to do special effects in animation, and some of them are really cool. Like we did a cape one last week, and I'm just wondering because we did fire. Should I add fire coming out of the backpack? But I think that would draw attention away from kind of the main focus, because the backpack here is really only here for the continuity. Well, continuity as in... I mean, I could probably move it... You know, I'll move it over here. Just because that's... Yeah, I'll move it there. Just because that's probably closer to where it is in terms of... Because we first see it... When we first see it, it's right next to him. It's right there. But later on, it kind of moves. So... Yeah. How many people have we got watching? Oh, we got 2. Very cool. But no, again, if anyone wants to pop up, or like, if anyone could just say hello, just so I know I'm not talking to myself. Otherwise, I would say... Oh, no, wait, there's the VCAM to consider. Okay, no, no, yeah, that's probably fine. So now I just export it. So what I do is I export everything as a SWF. I don't know what it's meant to stand for. But, because I've got the virtual camera, and that's the only way I can work with the, you know, work with the SWF file. No, wait, I lost track of what I was saying. I was too focused on, oh god, they can hear I've just opened Swivel, which is my SWF to MP4 conversion program. And so what that lets me do is, it lets me use the virtual camera, which is coded to, like, to work with SWFs. The little jingle there. And then, it just lets me have all sorts of camera moves. So I exported it wrong. So I've got to export it again. Because the annoying thing with Adobe Animate, and the same with Flash for that matter, is that when you hide things, it doesn't properly hide them like it would in Photoshop. It only hides them for when you're working on it. So once you export it, it'll include anything you've hidden. Whereas with Photoshop, if you were to save an image that has some layers hidden, they wouldn't show up on the final image. Which is fun. And we love that. So you'll have to bear with me for a second while because I want to put this into my work in progress project in Premiere. So, you know what, I should probably actually, just because I've now opened 2 projects at once, I'm going to close down Premiere and reopen it with just the gone Fissure file. Just so my computer isn't straining too badly. Yeah. So right now you're just seeing the blank screen of Nerdy. But no, anyway. So let's reopen Premiere again. You know, I'll make a thing and no, wait, no. I was gonna say, oh, I'll open a Premiere Pro window capture in OBS so that people can see me working in Premiere Pro, and then I realized, well, no, spoilers for the animation. So, apologies, but you will just need to give me a sec. Most of the time I end up coming back to the file anyway, the animation file, because I messed it up somehow. And it's just occurred to me, the only other shot I've got left to finish aside, like, uses the exact same, like, backdrop, only in a different time of day. Because most of the short takes place during the day.